Good morning, everyone. You know, one of the toughest things to do in business is to get customers. Customer acquisition can be a hugely expensive undertaking. Just think back to the amount of money that you spend on advertising and marketing in order to attract the attention of potential customers. And that's why lots of companies are perpetually offering discounts and freebies online. In the B2B context, it can actually be even worse. Sales cycles are complicated and long. Multiple decision makers are involved. You can't just offer a discount and hope to sign a partnership or a new customer. Frequently, in a B2B situation, your company might even need to qualify itself before you're allowed to engage. So how do you do it? How do you generate leads? Here's a suggestion based on leads as an acronym. L is for list and listening. Start by listing your target audience. With professional social platforms like LinkedIn, it's relatively easy now for you to research and shortlist your ideal target, and then follow them to see what they're doing. What are they posting about? Above all, do not launch straight into a pitch about your products, your features, and your benefits. Everybody's been there, we hate it. Listen first, get the feel for what your target does, what are they concerned about. The next is E, engage and educate. Maybe even entertain. So think of it this way. Imagine that you've gone to a bar for a drink. Do you walk in and start pitching your business straight away? No, of course not. You introduce yourself by name, you make polite, engaging conversation. Your aim at the end of the day is to be likable. And so what do? You listen, you ask questions, you offer suggestions, you crack a joke or two, engage and entertain. Same thing. The next is A, articulate and add value. Remember to set some time aside to put your own thoughts down in writing or in a video. Articulating your stand, your values, and your views on a subject that your audience cares about is a perfect way to add value to them. And they will appreciate you for it. And the more that they appreciate you, the more that they will trust you. Isn't that what we want in sales and marketing? D is for distribution and discussion. So remember that articulation is useless without distribution. Don't be the chap sitting in the bar alone at the table muttering to himself. That's weird. Equally, don't be the drunk guy shouting at the top of his voice when nobody wants to hear you and no one's interested. So what do I mean? I mean use the right media, writing, blogging, videos, on the right platforms. LinkedIn's actually pretty good for business. And then when the people who read your stuff respond and react to your content, ensure that you engage in a meaningful discussion back with them. There is nothing worse than getting lots of ideas and comments without you engaging and discussing. Last but not least, S. S is for system and score. So you will need a system to do all of this diligently and consistently. It takes time, sure, but more than that, it's about consistency. And you can't be consistent if you don't follow a system. Then you need to score yourself. Look at how people are responding to your content. What are they saying? How are you doing? Score yourself, adapt your message and your messaging as necessary. So after you've listed, listened, engaged, educated, articulated, added value, distributed and discussed, followed a system and scored yourself, you should be able to see your lead generation efforts become pretty good. Remember, it's social media. Everything else that I've said above is all about being professionally social. So I hope you found that useful. If you think you can add to the acronym with your own ideas, hit me up in the comments below. And if you've enjoyed that, come and meet me this Thursday morning at 8:30 a.m. in Metta in Central. I'm running a free B2B social selling and marketing workshop where you will learn all about how to best leverage social for your B2B lead generation, sales and marketing efforts. Take care and I'll see you.